Hi Mike, thank you for joining us today to talk about your research. Could we start with you introducing yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Dr. Mike Wood. I'm a reader in applied ecology here at the University of Salford.
And what is it that you're researching, Mike?
So my research is about the impact of radiation on wildlife, and currently I'm undertaking a 5-year programme of NERC funded research in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. So here you have a map of part of the Chernobyl exclusion zone, the Ukrainian side of the zone. This is the Belarusian part up to the north. The whole zone is about the size of Northumbria, so it's a large area. And 30 years ago, it was contaminated by release of radiation from a nuclear reactor. And in each of these 3 sites, I'm undertaking research on the impacts of radiation on wildlife.
And what attracted you to this kind of research?
Well, I've always been fascinated in all types of science. I love chemistry, physics and biology. And the great thing about this radioecology work that I do is it requires you to have an understanding of all 3 discipline areas and bring them together to be able to deliver this type of science.
And what research techniques are you using to do that?
So within each of these 3 study areas that we've got, we're using motion activated cameras that are triggered as an animal moves in front of the camera, and that allows us to capture images of certainly the larger mammals that are present within these areas. We're also using acoustic recorders which capture the full soundscape. So we can take the sounds of birds, of insects, of amphibians like frogs, as well as the sounds of large mammals. And these 2 devices together give us a much more comprehensive overview of biodiversity within each of these study areas.
And how are you sharing this? How are you communicating these discoveries?
We realised quite early on that this was something that was a good story to tell for the public, but we needed to be able to get the public to understand more about Chernobyl and the Chernobyl exclusion zone. So what we did was we took out a 360-degree video camera and we captured footage at different sites within the zone, and then worked with the virtual reality development team here at the University of Salford to create Virtual Chernobyl, a virtual tour of the exclusion zone where people can decide where they want to go and go off and explore areas for themselves.
Sounds great. Thank you, Mike, for sharing your research with us today.
Thank you.